You are good.
My name's Sarah Weber, and I just learned to sew 2 years ago. So don't be intimidated. I love to craft, and I love to make things out of what other people would consider trash. Old scrap fabric, old t-shirts, things like that. And I'm on a budget, so a lot of the things that I create or do come from just random places. So I racked my brain. I have all this fun stuff for girls, and the boy stuff is just dismal, but that's just how it goes. So I have 2 quick boy crafts I'm just going to kind of show you. These are kind of accessory wearables, but they're fun. And there's, of course, 2 girls doing it. But this is a back massage t-shirt. Take an old t-shirt of yours or your husband's and have like a city drawn on it. And then when you put it on and the kids can run their cars on it, it's like a back massage. So it's lots of, we did this how my kids had fun drawing on the clothes, and then it was just quick and easy.
And they actually made this. That was pretty good.
Those are not my kids. That was some on Pinterest. We always make it look better on Pinterest, right? Okay. And then this, everyone gets these bags for everything. This came with a free magazine subscription or something. And this, you can do color blocking. Now the picture I saw was a car garage. You just sew, you can hand stitch, or if you've got a machine around the edges and the kids can put their cars in it. But what I think is a fun idea is to use just sticky Velcro on the back, and then you can stick it inside this tote, and it can become a car garage, but it's also a fun game for color blocking. So you can take it out in nature and say, now find something each one of these colors, or inside in the house, find something each one of these colors. But these, like every piece of fabric here is either old scrap fabric that I had, or Bibles for Missions in town has fabric all the time, just samples. All the fabric I had today was actually mostly come from there. This is from the last high school dance. My youth group girls had this big box of tulle they brought me. But when you're a new sewer, you find that fleece, felt, and then like cotton does not fray. So if you're just cutting something and trying to do something so you don't have to have all those finished edges, it's really quite easy to work with. So those are the boys' crafts. Poor guys. Okay, now I'll teach you guys flowers, which is way more fun. There's 2 different types I'm going to show you today. The first one are these little tulle bows, and you can, this is kind of the first section of it, but you can add a little, and I'll show you how to do it in a second, but there's 2 ways to complete it. You can sew a little felt thing on the bottom, or glue it even, like that, and you can feed a headband through it, like that, and it would just sit on your headband. Or you can just get the little clip and then hair bow. But this one, it's not even sewn. This one's even easier. So your little tulle pieces, and the tulle is kind of not fun to work with, but you work around it, and you fold it in half. Fold it again. Let you hold that for me. This is cheating. You're gonna love it. Take another one. Fold it in half. Fold it again. Okay, and bring the 2 pieces together, kind of at a point. This is really cheap. I just take a brad. These are scrapbooking brads, so they're kind of bling. And then I just fed it straight through, like that. And I did 2 sides, and then you do 2 more, fold and fold, and just keep stacking them. And I did different colors on this one. And this one here, I just sewed the little one on the back to complete it. And then you can also, once you're done, just kind of trim around it. And they're just kind of fun.
So it's a circle shape to begin with?
And that's what I brought these cups for. Everyone has these cups. These are the new birthday party thing. Everyone gets them. So, but this, you can do the top size, and you can alternate sizes. So this is a really nice size to 2 different circles. And as your flower gets smaller, you can use the smaller ones to get to the front. The other one, with these little guys here, this is one that you can sew as well. You start, where's my needle? Let's see. I have it all threaded, ready to go. Oh yeah, no, this one I have threaded, so it's even quicker. This one, take your circle, just fold it in half, like that, and you're just going to stitch just along the bottom, and it's just a couple of stitches, it's nothing wild. That, straight across. And it cannot be in a straight line, it's not the end of the world, because you just scrunch it up and nobody sees how good or not good your stitches are. I like very forgiving patterns because I'm not the best. I like to sew a lot, I really enjoy it, but I'm not very precise, so things that are kind of forgiving. But, so that's your first little petal. And you would do 3, I think this one's got 5, and just string along like that. And I just leave them all on there, but then when you crunch them together like that, it turns into a cute little petal. I mean, that took 30 seconds to make. Now, once you have all your 5, you can scrunch them all together and bring it just like you'd like a scrunchie. So that's the first part of it. So then you'll take another set here. You can fold it just in half once or twice, however you want to do it. And then you can just tack them in like that. Not fun?
So how do they wear that?
Sorry?
Is it
Well,
so
I'll have to sew in here. But yeah, so this is not a scrunchie. You could actually use like an elastic if you wanted to make it a scrunchie. But this one would attach again to your head hair bow like that. But then I would sew here. Oops. And then just sew underneath and sew it to this way, like that. And then they just stretch out like that. And then I would use the little pink circles on the bottom to give you either the slide for the headband or the other. But I want you guys to try this. So, and I mean, you saw how fast I did some of these. It takes no time at all. I've got tulle. If you want to try to do the tulle one with the brad, that's the no-sew. If you want to do the no-sew one, I have needles that we can use, and then all these circles cut. And, oh, the other one I forgot to show you. This is so simple. So when I moved into my house is 100 years old, and every single one of my curtains were lace. And some of them we loved and kept, but it was just a lot of lace. So we had all these old lace curtains. Rachel knows, we turned some of them into Dutch costumes. we did all kinds of things with those curtains. But, and so this is actually not the prettiest of the lace, it was just one that I found. But you can cut it and then kind of just adhere it to a headband, and it looks really darling. Just kind of setting, like when you pull your little girl's hair back. So, and this was, I mean, like I said, there's much prettier lace than this, but this is fine. So, just simple stuff. Fun ways to just bling. So, okay, so
You need 5 of those if you're gonna.
this one has 5. The one, well, actually, it's 7 with the 2 in the middle.
Okay.
So, but I will help you guys. So you guys tell me how you want to start, and then we can create. There's that one here.
You know what?
You're like, man, I wouldn't have signed up for this class if I knew I was going to have to sew.
No, I'm not.